Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of maritime operations, the execution of mooring. This is where all our planning and preparation are put to the test. A successful mooring isn't just about securing a vessel. It's a carefully choreographed ballet of teamwork, precision, and unwavering attention to safety. We've talked about the planning phase in previous videos, but today, we're on deck, watching it all unfold in real time. We'll be breaking down every step from the initial approach to the final all fast, analyzing what makes an operation smooth, efficient, and, most importantly, safe for everyone involved. Let's get started. The first critical element we're looking at is the line sequence. Was the planned sequence followed correctly? The plan isn't just a suggestion, it's a strategic blueprint designed for control. Typically, you'll see headlines and stern lines going ashore first. These are your primary control lines. They stop the vessel's forward or aft movement and hold it against the quay. Think of them as the brakes. Once they're on, the vessel's longitudinal motion is checked. Immediately after, or sometimes simultaneously depending on the conditions, the spring lines are sent out. The forward spring prevents the ship from moving astern, and the after spring stops it from moving ahead. Together, they lock the vessel in place along the berth, providing the fine-tuning needed for precise positioning. Finally, the breast lines are deployed. These lines run nearly perpendicular to the ship and are crucial for keeping the vessel snug against the quay. They counteract forces like wind or current that might be pushing the ship off the berth. Observing the crew executing this sequence flawlessly is the first sign of a well-drilled team. Did they follow the head astern, springs, then breast lines plan? Or did the conditions necessitate a change? Any deviation from the plan must be a conscious, communicated decision made by the pilot and master, not a result of confusion. A smooth, predictable sequence is a safe sequence. Now, let's talk about the vessel's approach. This is where a master's or pilot's skill truly shines. Was the approach smooth and controlled? A perfect approach is slow, deliberate, and gentle. You don't want to see the vessel coming into hot, requiring a last-minute, full astern kick that can put immense strain on the mooring lines and even the wharf structure. A controlled approach minimizes the risk of a hard landing, which can cause costly damage to both the ship's hull and the pier. We're looking for a steady decrease in speed, allowing the vessel to glide into its final position with minimal power. The final positioning should be a gentle kiss against the fenders, not a collision. This level of control demonstrates true seamanship and sets the tone for a safe and successful mooring operation from the very beginning. If tugboats are involved, their role is absolutely critical. Were they used effectively and safely? Effective tug assistance is about synergy. The tugs should work in harmony with the ship's own propulsion and rudder, seamlessly guiding it into place. This requires crystal clear communication between the pilot on the bridge and the tug masters. We're listening for clear, concise commands and immediate, precise responses. The tugs should be positioned correctly, pushing or pulling exactly where needed to control the vessel's lateral movement and rotation. Safety is paramount here. Are the tug lines handled safely? Are the tugs maintaining a safe distance from the ship's propellers and other potential hazards? A well-executed tug operation looks effortless, but it's the result of incredible skill and coordination, turning a multi-thousand-ton vessel into an extension of the pilot's own hands. Let's shift our focus to the mooring deck itself, where the mooring teams are the frontline heroes of this operation. The most important question here is, did they maintain safe positions and proper spacing? The mooring deck is an inherently dangerous environment. Lines are under immense tension, and if one parts, it can snap back with lethal force. This area is known as the snapback zone. We need to see that every single crew member is aware of these zones and is standing in a safe position at all times. This means never standing in the bight of a rope or directly in the line of fire of a tensioned line. Good spacing between team members is also crucial. It prevents them from getting in each other's way and ensures that if something goes wrong, it doesn't create a domino effect. A well-organized deck with clear-headed crew who are constantly aware of their surroundings is the bedrock of a safe mooring operation. Finally, let's evaluate the process of getting the lines ashore. Were there any delays or difficulties in sending or receiving the lines? This is a key handover point between the ship's crew and the linesman on the pier. The first line ashore is often sent using a heaving line, a light rope with a weighted end, or a line-throwing apparatus. Was the heaving line thrown accurately on the first try? Did it reach the linesman without getting snagged? Any delays here can compromise the vessel's control, especially in strong wind or current. Once the heaving line is ashore, the heavy mooring line is hauled across. Was this process efficient? Did the lines run freely from the ship's winches and through the fairleads? Any hitches or snags can cause dangerous delays and put unnecessary strain on the equipment and the crew. A smooth transfer of lines from ship to shore indicates good preparation, clear communication, and skilled hands on both ends of the operation. So, let's recap what a flawlessly executed mooring looks like. It begins with a strict adherence to the planned line sequence, providing initial control and stability. This is followed by a smooth, slow, and perfectly controlled approach to the berth, demonstrating excellent ship handling skills. If tugs are used, they operate as a seamless extension of the vessel, guided by clear and constant communication. On deck, the mooring teams work with a heightened sense of awareness, maintaining safe positions and avoiding snapback zones at all costs. And finally, the lines are passed ashore efficiently and without delay, securing the vessel quickly and safely. Every one of these elements is a link in the chain of a successful operation. A failure in any one link can jeopardize the entire process. It's this combination of planning, skill, and disciplined execution that defines professionalism in the maritime world. Thank you so much for joining me for this detailed breakdown of mooring execution. I hope this gives you a deeper appreciation for the skill and teamwork required to safely berth a large vessel. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into maritime operations. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.